in Equip, but I want you guys to see, can I show you my little anklet? You know, when we're on the pier having a beer and at the harbor and getting ready to go sailing, you better believe it's going to be nice enough out that we're showing ankle. And we're also showing wrist, because now we're shortening the sleeves, and we're showing neckline. And so what am I saying? Pearls. It's so funny because I was just a few months ago, I had picked up a Vogue magazine, and listen to this. They had an entire article that was written and said, pearl necklaces, the ones that are not your grandmother's, here are what you need to know. And they did this whole article on like the modern pearl necklace. So treasures from the bottom of the sea, even though we're sailing throughout the show, are what we're starting with. And here we go. This is Honora. These are real cultured freshwater pearls. And by the way, this is the necklace that is the most limited. You also have to choose whether you would like it in the 925 rhodium plated silver or 18 karat yellow gold over silver. These are 4mm cultured freshwater pearls. Now, the necklace, which is the most limited, I think we only have like 300 to go around, so I would get on the phones now. Then we move into the bracelet. You guys, the bracelet is not even $35. How is that possible? And then the anklet, which is my uber fave, and Jackie's wearing it too. Again, the anklet comes in a small average, which is one size, or an average large, there's one size. And then the bracelet comes in small, average, and large. I have to invite out our guests because, Joel, I have to say, it is like a huge, oh, hi. They said to me, do you want pearls in your show? And I was like, yeah. Pearls are so happening and on trend in every runway in spring, and pearls are like pearls. But Honora has such a cool story. I was like, I don't care where you are. I need to have you at least Skype in for this. So can you please explain this? Because this whole suite, whether you want the necklace, the bracelet, or the anklet, sold out last July in its debut and has not been back since.
Well, first, Sean, let me say hi, good night, and I really, you're making me miss my sailboat today very much because it's the middle of the winter, the boat's out of the water, and that's what I love to do, so I love your theme. This is a really cool necklace, and yeah, you're right, it went right out the door when we were able to do this the first time. We have held these small oval pearls, my team in China, for literally somewhere between like, they started collecting about 8 or 9 years ago to collect the small ovals. They're very, very hard to find in good quality. Every year there's less and less of them. And what we like to do when we can get any kind of quantity is make these incredible, beautiful pigtail necklaces. They're all done by hand. It's literally wire that's turned into chain and turned. And you can see that's what we call it a pigtail, because that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like the tail of a pig. And then it kind of meets, you know, it meets on the other side. We go through a 4mm oval pearl. These are really gemmy quality, small, high quality pearls. And the farmers are just not growing pearls this small anymore, Sean. And so whenever we do this, these minimalistic looks are just on fire right now, and I wish I could get lots more, and I know we didn't get enough necklaces for tonight, and I apologize.
No, please don't apologize. First of all, it's so funny because I'm not even kidding. Like, everybody is writing about pearls and the reimagined pearl and how to modernize pearls, and everyone is wearing pearls. And so, you know, granted, everything comes like cyclically, but it's so lovely to see pearls and Honora by extension, because for a while there, I mean, I just missed you so much, to make a huge comeback, because I feel like this is and it's not because my daughter's birthstone is pearl, because she's a June baby. It's that when you look at this necklace, for instance, and by the way, guys, the necklace is super limited now. Only 700 orders placed total. There's 200 necklaces remaining. 700 in the bracelet, and I beg you to get the anklet, 400. The anklet is very, very popular too. Joel, the necklace is 24 inches long, but I want you to go back to this idea of tiny pearls, because amongst the articles I was reading, Vogue and whatever, all talking about, oh, pearls are back, they talked about this minute pearl, this tiny, the delicacy of a biddy pearl, which is not something I think I've ever seen. And am I correct that these are also kind of like a potato pearl, or like they're uneven, they're not perfectly round, and so that I find also really fetch.
Exactly. They're very organic, this particular shape. Very, very smooth, really nice luster, but they have almost like, I would say visually, they look oval to the eye, almost more than some of our Baroques, which are really off shape. These are kind of symmetrically elongated, and in mainland China, it's a very prized shape. And when we get the really good quality, we can make magnificent things, but we don't get a lot of small ones. And exactly what you said is kind of hitting the nail on the head. Everybody is looking for these kind of light, airy, minimalistic looks. You can put this on like a 14-year-old girl who's just going to get her first pearl necklace, or this goes through every single age group, because you can wear this just every day. And we made it in the 24-inch so that if you want to wear it in the colder weather over sweaters, go ahead. You've got plenty of length to do that.
1,200 ordered. We have not seen this back on air since the very first time it debuted and sold out. That was July of last year. The necklace, the yellow gold, has sold out. Silver is now last call. By the way, anytime you see yellow gold in the anklet or even in the bracelet, that's 18 karat over sterling. So the fact that you are getting the bracelet with 18 karat over sterling for like under 35 bucks is crazy. If you do want that bracelet, in the silver we have, and it's rhodium plated silver, 400 remaining, and then the yellow, 150 remaining. By the way, if it's helpful to know, the small is 6 3/4 inches, average fits a 7 1/4, and large fits an 8 inch. And then the anklet, it's like a bridge size. It's like, oh, it's last call in the silver, and the yellow has sold out. So basically the anklet is pretty much sold out. But Joel, what I wanted you to speak to also is the Honora process for harvesting pearls. And by the way, when I see these beautiful biddy pearls, like that is exactly how they come out of the oyster or the mollusk or whatever you say, call it?
Exactly. We will open a mollusk. They just start with little tiny pieces of tissue. There's no bead inside the pearl shell, and it's amazing. They grow in all different shapes. We'll open a mollusk that's got about 32 pearls. Maybe out of 32 pearls, you'll get one oval. It's usually rotten quality. So we have to go through thousands of mollusks, okay, and literally go through mountains of pearls. And then most of them are just larger sizes. So to get these small ones, we really have to wait years and years and years to get any kind of quantity. And that's why whenever we do it, it's just so popular. And I wish I could get a mountain of these, but we can only get molehills, unfortunately.
Okay, so the necklace is entirely sold out. The anklet is last call. And the bracelet, we have 300 remaining, which, by the way, the bracelet is $34 for cultured freshwater pearls, precious metals. I'm sorry, go ahead, you said?
No, I just wanted to. I love the bracelets. The bracelets are a great gift for a younger girl.
Yes.
You're thinking about still Valentine's Day, Mother's Day.
Easter,
this is a really
in her Easter basket,
gift.
like her first. And by the way,
Her
pearls
first pearl?
mentioned in the Bible have a lot of biblical intonations. Jagger is a June baby, so she loves a pearl. But I could not agree with you more. The bitty size of these little potato pearls is so sweet that worn by a grown woman, I think the delicacy is very chic. But by a little girl, the size is just perfect because it's like she's wearing jewelry that fits her frame.
You give her one of these, and you're gonna get screams and tears. They love these small pearls. You know, if you gave her an 9 millimeter strand, it wouldn't mean anything. You know, she'd leave it at home. But you give a young girl a bracelet like this, it's every day. This is going to be their uniform.
Don't laugh at me because I realize only bracelet available now. The anklet's gone. Because I realize that, you know, you're a pearl harvester, and so you're probably just not even concerned with the highs and the lows of fashion trending. But why do you think suddenly in the past year or so, pearls have had a grand reemergence?
I wish I could tell you the answer. Every magazine, every you know, there are so many influencers who have just jumped on this bandwagon in the last, I would say, 12 to 18 months, and it's just continuing to go. Our problem is now, Sean, because of this, there is a meltdown of demand in China. There's just so low availability of the kind of quality that we need, and I don't know what's going on, but I think it's just you know, think about it. How many gems really can make you feel confident, sexy, beautiful? You know, this is
They're beautiful.
This is a gem that just does it all.
Thank you so much. You are the man. We have 100 left in the silver. The gold is entirely gone. Thank you so much, Julie.
Sean, great to see you.
Bye. Okay, so I have to show you guys. Are you wearing the same bag too? Listen.